Hey everyone, it's Shelly, and you asked me for a video to show you how to do the drop stitch in the new Pippi Cow in the new Loops Club selection for this month. So here's how to do a basic drop stitch. Now I've cast on some stitches, not as many as you're going to have for your Pippi Cow, but just a few so we can get it started. And I've knit a couple of rows. So I'm just going to go into my first stitch. You always knit the first stitch and the last stitch of a row. And this is the wrap row. So I'm going to wrap the yarn around the needle 1, 2, 3 times, and then I'm going to go in and knit my next stitch, and then I'm going to wrap again 1, 2, 3 times. Don't get too tight, keep it loose. It'll make it easier to slide your stitches when you get to the next row. Now some people have been wrapping this direction, 1, 2, 3. That's fine, but it does tend to be a little bit tighter, so I prefer to go this way. It really doesn't matter though, as long as you keep doing it the same way and stay consistent throughout the whole project. So I'm 1, 2, 3, knit, 1, 2, 3, knit, 1, 2, 3, knit. We're just going to go to the last stitch. We do the wraps before the last stitch, and then we knit it. So that was the wrap row. Now I'm going to turn, and when you're doing this, if you stop knitting, make sure that you don't slide it over the end of the needle. When you push your stitches back and you take a break, they can come off the back of the needle, so watch that. So now I'm going to do the drop stitch row, and what you're going to do, if you look, some of these stitches are connected in and others are not. These are your wraps and this is your knit stitch. So we're going to knit the stitches that have the little turtlenecks, and then we're just going to slide those next 3 wraps off the needle, and then knit, and then slide them off, knit, remove those, and as long as you watch, and every time you come to one of those that has the little turtleneck, you knit it, you'll be fine. You can't lose your stitches. We're going to work across the row. It'll be really tight on your needle as far as you'll have a lot of stitches crammed on there, but then the next row you'll release all those extra wraps and you'll be fine. When I finish a row, I like to pull down the work. This isn't mandatory. You can do it at the end, but I think it's the OCD part of me that likes to keep it nice and even. Some people are saying they're getting twisted stitches. I think that just depends on which direction you wrap, but the twists are fine, again, if they're uniform. If you do it the same way all the way through, it's going to look fine. So that's how you do the drop stitch.